Hi everybody and welcome back to Hex Token Channel. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Day 700. Day 700, just take that in folks, amazing. And of course the 2-year anniversary for Hex coming up on the 2nd of December 2021. Amazing 2 years. And of course if you recall the launch of Hex, if you're an OG back then, it was super exciting on that first day. And of course there was FOMO that first day, and hey, still FOMO now, so really cool. Let's get straight into it. Hex.com, let's go. And of course here is the Hex dailystats.com site. All these links are in the video description, by the way. Day 700 is on the plate, and of course the 1st of November, 2021, and the price is down 4.8% at 21.8 cents, but still holding into this decent range here the last 4 days. So holding there, that's good. That's good. Return on investment from all-time low, the 5th of January 2020, 3,868x. So pretty cool. Obviously, that's just the price, much higher, of course, if you're staked, and that's what I always say, stake it and make it. Payout per T-share, 5.749. That's average. T-share price, 4,195. Cheaper to get T-shares again. Let's have a look back here. Yeah, so one of the 2 best days in the last 10 days to pick up T-shares. If you want to get lots of more T-shares and earn that sweet little payout per day per T-share, then it's time to DCA in there. T-share rate 19,212, up 42.8. Wow, that's so good. So I'm stoked about that. Heading up higher, that means it's going to take more to get T-shares. That's why I say stake it, get it in earlier, and you'll be better off in that regard. Okay, so average stake length 5.77 years, so still holding up nicely. That's longer than we've seen all the last 10 days. Nice, and it's holding up good. The longer the better, right? Longer the better. Annual percentage rate or yield rate, that includes interest and early in-stake penalties, 36.82, so nice and solid, same as yesterday. Liquidity in the pool, 132 million, so that's up about what's that, 6, and that's up about 6, just over 6 million hex is increased in the pool there. So we're back to these other days here on day 698 to 697. And a liquidity pool, 28,439,000. That's obviously down with the price, slightly down, 4.8%. And liquidity pool at the 810 Ethereum and the ETH one. So those are the dollar sides, or the ETH sides there. All right, let's get into total lock value. 13.72 billion, down with the price. Market cap 125 billion, and down with the price. T-share market 46.22 billion, and of course that's 11 million T-shares there times the T-share price, and that's where you get the 46.22B. So amazing stuff there. That's down 18,000. Wow, that's a pretty big day. So some early unstake. We do have all the candles coming out at the moment, so we're going to check that out later in the video. So down 18,000. That's a huge day. Look at that. Wow. And how does that compare to the previous 10 days? Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty big day. Let's look. Previous 10. So there's a big one there, back on day 654. So definitely the second biggest one in the last 50 days. Decrease in T-shares. Pretty interesting. All right. So total. Don't forget. That means if you're staked, you're slightly better off. Total supply, 635.6 billion, and minted 17.4 million. That's quite high for the last 10 days. Last day 691. So that's pretty cool. Remember, the inflation is 3.69% per year on the supply. So just take that into account. Divided by 365 is what you should get an estimate of. Circulating supply, 572.7. 572. Remember that inflation only comes out when stakes come out. So that big jump is related to this T-shares as well. All right, circulating supply 572.7 billion, and of course majority of that's held by the Origin wallet. Change circulating supply up 81.9 million. Wow, that's pretty impressive. So that's an increase there, pretty cool. And of course, we have got this big decrease in T-shares with stakers coming out. So interesting. So let's see where I'm back here. So circulating supply. I've just lost myself here. Yeah, so that 81.9 million. Stake supply 62.8, down 64 million. Wow. So that's down quite a bit there. And let's have a look here. So stake supply 100. Oh, let's jump past the GA numbers and go to the stake percentage of coins down to 9.89, reflective of these decreases in staking and Tshares. Stake percentage of coins 9.89. Payout is 63,342,000. That's paid to stakers. Remember, it doesn't get claimed or minted until until the stakes mature. Penalties of 133,000. So these numbers, changing the staking numbers, just reflecting maturing stakes. Which we have seen the candles, and we did expect a big candle for day 700, so that's fine. Total holders 377,418, up 374. Nice, good day. Change in stakers 33. Yes, well, it's obviously weak. We saw with the staking T-share numbers, and change in total stakers 134 up to 86.135, and so that's pretty good. So nice on that. And of course, a change in current holders 351. So really great day in number of holders. So cool. We'll take that. That's pretty good. And the prices seems to be holding at this stage. Let's jump to nomics and see the real-time price now. The total market cap 2.85 trillion. Bitcoin at 61,500, holding okay. Ethereum pretty similar to yesterday, 4,344. And Hex in real-time price now, not snapshot after 24 hours, is 21.8. So pretty much the same as well as the snapshot, which was only about 20 minutes ago. So very cool. All right, so let's jump over to we'll jump out of there. We're not going to go check that up. Let's go over to the liquidity here. We've got 47.9% in USDC version 3, 58 million hex, and 39.2%, 48 million in version 2 of USDC. What's that? 48.1%. Sorry, 80. What's it? I'm losing my mind there. So 88.1% is in USDC. We got the real-time charts. T-share price at the moment back over 4,000. The price just up there at 21.9, 4,200, 7,000x on the T-shares. Nice. And of course, the T-share rate just having a pullback with the price mostly. But of course, if we go down to the T-shares, it's up and to the right, and we had a big day. 48 up 48. Nice. That was so good. I love that stuff, man. It's crazy good. And of course the T-share payout just as expected. Now the adoption chart here in blue with the stakes, that's just up and to the right. Just a little bit of softening the last couple of days, but other than that, it's up and to the right. Let's quickly go and check out my favorite chart, and this is not the 15-year view, the three-month view. I just think that's a bit more appropriate at the moment. While we've got all these candles still coming out, we've lost these candles previously, 1st and 31st and stuff. Now we've got a few soft days look ahead of us. Nice, that's good. So not too much there to come out. A lot of stuff does propensity to get restaked. Just take that into account. And of course, there's our next candle. We've got 500 million hex there coming out with what's it, 98,000. What's accumulative T-shares includes this part here as well. But that's coming out, and then we've got quite a quiet period. A couple of little decent ones, 300, and then we've got a nice little quiet period, and then we've got these two candles here. 395, 490. A lot of this is quite a bit of OGs rotating monthly and quarterly and things like that. But there are people that are willing to sell. But we'll see how they go with the people's expectations of Pulse Chain in December. Where's December here? I've got too far. In December here, that may change people's decisions as well, hold off and stuff like that. So we'll watch that. So we're going to get a mixed bag there. Then we've got a nice big gap all through December. Look at that. Woo! And we've got one big candle there, 664 million. And it's going to be interesting once we get through all this period here, how big the front of the wave is, as it were, in terms of short-term stakers with the big OGs, and how the 15-year chart will look. And we'll have a look at that tomorrow. So definitely got some quiet gaps here, chance with the price to go up, I guess, and it will be interesting to see what happens to these candles with the staking. All right, that's enough of that. Let's jump over to the whale bot. Woohoo! All right, so this is the last 24 hours. Just chipped over. This was in 24 hours. 17 million hex just ended stake. This is what I'm talking about. These short waves. Get these big candles. We've got some of these stakers here rotating. So 60,000 US dollars in interest there. 17 million. 48 days served. See what I mean? That's a good example of some of the, what's in some of these candles. The composition. All right, let's go up here. We had 21 hours, 5.5 5.3 million hex sold, just over $1.1 million. That really pulled down, I guess, some momentum there in the price. But then we had 1.3 million bought for $287,000. So it offsets a little bit there. Very cool. We have another decent 12.5 million staked, just 33 days. See what I mean? But this, back to these candles, this has got a lot of that in. Not all of it, of course. Some people have staked for 2 years, or close to 2 years, and there are longer term stakes in there. And some of those may very well restake, and then some hold liquid. So you get a combination of people doing different things. 1.2 million hex just sold. There's another one there as well. That was 20 hours ago. Then we got 5 million hex bought for 1.1 million as well. So that was 20 hours ago. So interesting stuff there. What else we got here? We've got 13 million, close to 40 million hex ended, 42-day stake. Once again, in these sort of candles, you're getting these sort of short-term hex OGs just cycling on short-term basis rather than long-term. Remember, over time, they get less T-shares, share rates going up and to the right. They get less T-shares over time, and that would play out over a period of time. It doesn't take long, actually, 6 months, and already they're getting a lot less. They have to reinvest that interest, and even then, they'll still probably be well short of what they're if they just staked it longer. So risk return there, risk return. So what else we got here? 16.6 million hex just ended stake, and that was 54 days. So this is what I mean. We're getting a lot of these. We were in these candles that came out the 2 days before, stuff like that. So you're getting this stuff, or the day before. 10 million just ended stake. There we are, 31 days. You can see all these short-term stakes, and so we'll have more in these in here, and more in these other big candles. There'll be stuff like that, but there will be longer-term stakes in there too. 31 days there, 10 million, and nice to see some of the examples. 2.6 million just rotated. That was on a long one, so that's the longer ones I'm talking about. Look at that, 696 days. Wow. So that just ended. Be interesting whether they actually sold. It was 8 hours ago. As well, so it was 2.6 million, and of course that 1.3 million was bought for $300,000. That was 8 hours ago. What else we got there? 1.8 million just sold, so you're getting still a bit sold, and then another 1.2 million bought, but that could be the same account. Hard to tell. Just 32 minutes ago. That's the last 2 transactions, only half an hour ago, folks, which is possibly just before the snapshot of the 24-hour. So that's that, folks, from the Hex Spot Whale. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I've got more good videos coming, great videos coming, real insights. I'm trying to do only videos that really provide insights into ecosystem, and not too many flowery or pump and dumps or so forth things. So hope you guys enjoy the videos coming up. Subscribe, like, and definitely share around, and hit the bell, of course, for future videos. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.